Tuesday morning. Forgive me, guys. I'm lost for words. Yesterday morning, there was just so much stuff going on all in one day. It's very exhausting. I'm sorry, my roommate burned some shit up in here and I cannot breathe. But anyways, you guys. Yesterday morning was just so overwhelming. First of all, it's a Monday. And I had a quite relaxing weekend, you know. As you know, the weekend was, I guess, Easter weekend, Easter Sunday. I don't celebrate those holidays. I don't celebrate these holidays like that, you guys. But I worked Sunday. But yeah, Monday was just a lot going on. First, we had a oil leak in Georgia, which stopped a lot of commute coming to downtown. Thankfully, I didn't even know about it until I got to school. I had a class. I was supposed to have class at 10, which wound up getting canceled because of this gas leak yesterday. But I'll talk more about that later on. But anyways, yeah, this was it was crazy how, you know, if you don't know, we had a explosion in a major highway, I-85, that was destroyed by supposedly by a crackhead. Okay, I don't know if you understand that. Like, a crackhead could blow up a major road fixture like that. I guess because chemicals, but something's fishy about that. Not only that, last night, not only do we have a gas leak because of a truck, and a big closure on 20, there was also another road going up North Druid Hills near Atlanta that also maybe like 7 hours later, probably around 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. So this was in the morning that this happened, and then another road is destroyed. This is very weird. I don't understand what's going on here. That's like 4 or 5 things. And then there was an incident 2 weeks ago, another road, and then a shooting on MARTA. The transportation, I don't know what's going on here. Too many damn things is going on in Atlanta and Georgia, period. And if I notice more things, maybe I might have to get the hell up out of here, because this is more the coincidence. I don't know what's going on here, and you guys, please, I'm not trying to be conspiracy theorists like that, but when you see so many things going on like this, you have to wonder, why is all these things happening all at once? 2 major road structures in one day are destroyed. And then on top of that, the I-85 thing, what people may not know is that a district, I believe she was a district attorney, was filing on behalf of that structure a case against that explosion that happened on I-85, the fire that broke out and destroyed that major highway and area. But she was filing on behalf of that and was assassinated filing that. So that's very suspect. There's a lot of things going on in this country that is just wicked and crazy. If you've heard about the 2 judges killed. One found in a river, and then another one killed on his porch. 2 black judges. One was a Muslim woman, black Muslim woman, and another one happened to be he was somewhere in Chicago. It was Chicago, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong, you guys. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, 2 black judges the past week, and then this yesterday, and then Sunday, which is what I'm going to make my point on this video. I'm going to discuss how sick this world is when it comes to social media, as well as the ignored warnings, ignored, and the stigma behind the black community, some of black community who don't take mental illness seriously. If you guys have not already heard, you guys must, I don't know, like, this, it's very hard not to hear about this deranged lunatic who killed an innocent elderly man Sunday, supposedly on Facebook Live, streaming on Facebook. Okay, this he killed an elderly man who had 9 children and a grandfather. Okay, an innocent man over a woman. Okay, over a woman he dated or whatever, and probably right. So she probably didn't want to deal with this lunatic. Okay, and wanted to target, like a little punk bitch, wanted to target an innocent old man. And I don't get, I mean, yes, he's a bitch, but I'm not going to ignore when people need help in the black community. You know, mental health, mentally ill people exist in every race or culture. And that whole stigma of the black community not having, that's not deemed a black attribute, bullshit, that needs to stop. Because obviously, if you're going to kill someone you don't know over a woman that you claim hurt you, and I'm not saying this, but why would you attack someone who has nothing to do with it? There's been a stigma that there's no mental illness with us, but in fact, history has shown Stockholm syndrome, the present cooning I'm seeing, everything, it stems usually from low self-esteem and a present state of what has happened in our past. And I'm not demeaning what happened to us, but I'm simply stating that if you notice anything going on with your fellow brethren, anybody, if you notice, if you yourself have issues that you can't work out by yourself, please, I just am very much just advising you, please get some help, because this mental issues are very serious. And whether this man had mental issues, I do not know, but it would seem like this would be a very valid topic, because no one goes out of their way to kill an innocent man like that who had nothing to do with the fact of his relationship. And this has to be mental. I think I was talking to my mother yesterday, and I don't know if this is true, but there was this news disclosed to her, and she heard it. I'm not sure, but I also want to talk about the fact that, you know, they're saying that this man, okay, whether or not this is true, I don't know, I wouldn't do it, but I also have to give it the side. I don't know, there's always this narrative of demeaning us. And now I'm not going to say, I'm a part of that community, you know. I'm a part of the LGBT community, you know, and I'll get into the video more about that. But that this man, though, was bad and was doing all this because he was on the down low and his girlfriend found out about him and then decided to carry out these crazy psychotic and serial killer acts, okay? And he claims he killed 12 people. But the fact of the matter is, if you are gay, please get some... Listen, it's okay. Come out. It's not that serious. And that whole down low thing, that's what I'm saying. I'm always wary of people who are down low. If a down low man approached me, I tell them I'm not interested. I say it respectfully, but I have to be honest, you know. I tell them I'm not, I'm not interested, because you have to go through your own journey, and you have to find the time to come out in your own way. And I don't think that involves having another person stringed along. And I don't take pride in, I just, for me, I personally don't want to be with anyone, man or woman. If a down low woman came to be talking about, I don't mess with women. I found out she does mess with women. It's just something about a lie to me that I just can't stand from people. Now, it's one thing for you to tell me later, about that, but if I find out, like, what this story, what I was told, that supposedly this man was in the bed with the man, and she found out. Now, that's, if it's one thing, but to find out something and lie, I'm honest, I feel how women, I would feel like how women feel fighting shit like that. They find their man with another man, and they didn't know that. That shit would be very, that would be very, I would feel like I was just, oh my God, betrayed. I would feel so betrayed, and I understand that, and I personally don't want to deal with that. I'm sorry, but no disrespect for anyone who's in the closet or whatever, but it's not fair to you or to the other person to have all these issues going on, and you're figuring out your sexuality and have someone else involved as well. It's just not a good situation. And then especially, don't get me started on the ones who have girlfriends and then are living this double life. That's a punk ass shit, and that's not fair, and I don't condone that. Matter of fact, no down low person better ever approach me, because guess what? The minute I find out you do have a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, I'm going to expose you, or listen, just don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I don't like that shit. But anyways, I'm getting in a tangent. This is going to be another video. But what I saw was just utterly disgusting. I saw the video last morning, and I was so shocked. I personally did not want to watch the movie. I just happened to watch it after I was watching a fellow YouTuber by the name of Willie D. Willie D, if you don't know, Willie D is a former member of Ghetto Boys rap group, and he is very conscious, man. I just love it. He is one of the real quote-unquote black men, and there's no such thing, but everyone likes to do the colorism thing, saying light-skinned people or mixed biracial people aren't quote-unquote real black people. But however, we seem to see a lot in the media, this portrayal. There was this recent football player of Dallas Cowboys cooning it up, and then someone else, I think it's the same person, but talking about how he has money and how he is not affected and how he doesn't find black, dark-skinned women attract or whatever, just cooning it up. It's always dark-skinned men, and the media always listen. It's always the Lil Waynes and the Young Thug, just troll-looking goblins, okay? And granted, there are light-skinned coons like Charles Barkley, Don Lemon, that Stacey Trash, and that Raven Simone, okay? Mekon Peacock Bird, okay? But more than likely, we just see a lot, Cam Newton, we just see just a lot being I can't talk, you guys. We see a lot of perpetuation of coonery, and it always is. It seems to be. We see a lot of dark-skinned self-hate, and I'm not saying this. for the people, you know, I've had people tell me, oh, why are you pointing that out? You're using divide, the colorism. No, I'm calling it what I'm seeing. You cannot solve anything. You cannot resolve anything if you don't point out the truth and what you see. It's not to divide anything. If I see a duck flying and it's a duck, okay, that is a fucking duck. If I see a pig with wings flying, it's a pig with wings flying. I'm just calling it what it is. I call it as I see, and I'm calling what I notice. And if you don't notice, that's you, that's on your part. You have to live with that. I'm not going to live in my delusion and anyone's delusion, and I'm going to live in the present and reality for the meantime, as long as my sanity is right. I'm going to live in the present. But for the fact of the matter is, you know, this man, which they described as being dark white, I don't get what the one of the news media outlets said describing him as 6'3" with dark white. What the hell does that mean? He was light skinned, basically. Okay, light skinned, bigger man, and a weak bitch, and wanted to target someone who was obviously no more of a threat than he would possibly be, and any other, a big thug or somebody else bigger than him could handle, and he of course wanted to target someone weaker than him. So I just want to say, people like that are just trash, and honestly, I don't feel bad if this man was to be, listen, they could put 20 rounds in this son of a bitch. Because I don't like anybody killing innocent people. I don't care who they are. Listen, I love my people and love my community. But people like that who want to kill other black people, okay? And I'm not just saying that. You shouldn't be killing anybody. But the fact of the matter is, he targeted a black man, okay, in Cleveland, Ohio, coming home from a family gathering in Easter, an Easter celebration, and killed another black man. Why don't... Listen, it's always people like that that could harm other black people and innocent black people, but what the fuck? Bitch, I wanted to see you. Listen, if you wanted to do something, you could have really done something with the real terrorists in this country. Maybe go to the KKK headquarters if you don't care about living and kill them. I mean, I'm not condoning killing. I'm just being honest. It's always a mindset of people who want to target people who look like them and innocent people, but they don't want to target people who have historically done harm against our fellow people. I mean, he wouldn't have done that to the KKK. Let's just be honest, because that's a fucking coward, and you want to kill someone weaker than him. Just a bitch. And I'm just saying, I mean, I'm not trying to blame someone who has mental... Listen, that's an excuse. He killed the man, and it was disgusting how I saw it. It looked like something out of a movie, and this man has these 20 rounds in his fucking ass. So I just want to say that to say, you know, I've never cussed like that, but what I saw was so disgusting. And media whoring and social media whoring and people who want attention whoring and stuff like that, this has been brought up to the surface, and I've seen a lot of bullshit like this. People have taken this to a whole nother level where everything has to be broadcasted to get attention, and that's why I first-handedly don't support Facebook. I don't believe in the Facebook. Listen, how come they can't find this man? If Facebook is so good about catching stuff, I call it FBI, but they know your business. They know everything. People have phone numbers. They put your phone numbers up. They know they connect people. How come they can't find this man? I'm looking at this kind of suspect as well. How come they cannot find this man when these police supposedly can find everybody else? I don't get it. I mean, does the whole state of Cleveland need a whole new wash, a new cleanse of real authority or people who actually could do... I mean, I know things happen, but it's suspect. How can you get away? You know the car, and you cannot find this man. And I don't know. Something's looking very suspect, you guys. But I just want to express this disgust that I saw yesterday, and it's just very disgusting in this time and age. We know this world is crumbling, but how life is just it's not taken seriously. And I will speak on anything that I notice. I don't care. I don't just speak on issues concerning my people. I'm also the ones who do harm to other people, especially coon-ass ones who do more damage to my community as well. And I don't support any of that. And you guys, I don't know. I was just shocked seeing that. I needed some counseling after seeing that, and I did not know the video actually was gonna come after the commentary. And I saw the video, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh, this is the video? Well, I was locked in. I had to watch it, but oh my God, that was just so disgusting. That was no disregard for human life, and it was that man, an innocent grandfather, elderly man, a father, to be killed like that for nothing over some man's woman, just shows the weak mentality of some of these beta males. And seriously, you guys, but on another note, you guys, mental illness is something. Listen, stop looking at it as other than black. It is definitely well and alive. In the black community, you have people who have mental illnesses as well. Stop ignoring that shit. Stop looking at it as a stigma. Non-stigma. It's only applied to white people who go into schools and kill kids, and other people, Asians and other. Listen, happens into black people, black community too. And we need to realize this, get off the bullshit, stop drinking the Kool-Aid, and definitely, if you notice, get some help, get help for people you do notice who have this, who have signs of this, because this is serious, and, oh, you guys, I'm done with this, but anyways, share, like, don't even like, subscribe, or share this. I mean, this needs to stop. Senseless killings, when you have people literally killing us, and you're gonna kill an innocent man over a woman. That's some weak punk shit. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.